Hey guys, it's Tucker here. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to install an SSD into your PC. That is right. If you guys do not know, a while back I did a video on how to install a hard drive. That video was very successful. You guys found it very helpful. So I was wondering myself, did I ever do a video on how to install an SSD or an M.2 SSD? I didn't. So I'm going to teach you how to install both of them here today. So let's get into it. Now, to install an NVMe SSD, it's actually really easy. So there's going to be one tooth on this side. It's going to be small. There's a big tooth on this side. And then you got the M.2 actual screw part. So on the motherboard here, you can actually see there's an M.2 spot right here. Now on this M.2 socket, you will see the actual place where the M.2 actually bites on the drive. So you see here's a big side, there's a small side of the actual tooth. You want to make sure those are actually lined up perfectly. Now what we're going to do is take the big tooth, line up the big tooth and wiggle it on in. And once it's wiggled on in, it should be just plopped up like so. So all you want to do is take the M.2 screw that comes with your motherboard, or it will come with the actual drive in itself sometimes, is take our small actual Phillips screwdriver and we're take one of our fingers just to push the drive down. So I would recommend just putting the M.2 screw there manually with your fingers, slowly but surely, because if you do it with the actual screwdriver, it's gonna continuously fall off. But once you do got it on the actual screw mount, all you're gonna do is take your little screwdriver, lightly put some pressure on it, and rotate your screwdriver to the right. But once it's screwed down all the way and it's not gonna screw anymore, you have successfully installed your NVMe SSD or M.2 SSD. Now, to install an SSD, the first thing you need to do to install an SSD is, of course, open the back side of your PC case. Now, I have two knobs on the top and one on the bottom here that I open up to actually get access to my PC. Keep in mind, my PC is not clean, so do not worry about that fact. But once you open it up, though, you can get access to your case. So when you get the back side of your PC case, you'll of course see all the cables and dust and stuff like buildup you have. Now, keep in mind, when you install an SSD, it's very similar to that of installing a hard drive. The only thing you'll really need to actually install it is, of course, your trusty Phillips screwdriver, and you could do 2 SSD screws or 4. I would recommend that if you're installing SSD, just use 2 screws. You can use all 4, but it doesn't particularly matter. Now, for this actual case in itself, you do see there's actually 2.5 SSD cages here that, of course, all you do to get access to them for me is that you just unloosen it up the top, take out the bolt, and then when the bolt comes out, I can just lift it like so and get access to this tray. And this tray is nice because we can put the SSD on here and put 2 screws. We're going to put one here and on the back side. So all we want to do is take our actual SSD, line up the screw holes with actually the back here. Once your SSD and also the tray are lined up with the screw holes, you can just install 1 screw here and 1 screw there. This is probably the easiest step out of everything, because literally just get the screws in, you're chilling, you'll know if it's good once it tightens, and with that we're all good to go. Our drive is perfectly installed in the tray. Just make sure you have the actual connectors pointing down below, not the top, because it's going to mess you up in the long term if you have them the opposite way. And then what we do is slip this in with the actual teeth, because there's teeth on this thing. We can just plop it on in, and that's awesome. And then we can actually take our screw and screw it on in. But we're not going to do that just of yet, because what we need to do is get 2 cables. First of all, 1 power connector for SATA power from your actual power supply. Now, most times around, this cable will already be connected to your power supply. This is just SATA power, or it might not be, depending on your power supply. Now, if it's semi-modular, you will have to plug in the cable. If it's fully modular, same rule apply. You will have to find the cable, just make sure to plug it on in so you actually power the device itself. And you'll be able to tell which way we want to line it on up, because there's a little pinch on the bottom here. So we're going to make sure that this side points up with the bottom side here. So you can see on the bottom of this drive, there's that little lip there. We're gonna line this on up, push it on in here with no problem, and you're good to go for your actual power for the drive. So what we're gonna do is find the SATA cable in your motherboard box, or it might come with the drive in itself. Worst case scenario, you have to buy one off Amazon. These things are really cheap though to buy. Same thing as a rule of thumb. There's actually a little pointy side on this side, and we have that line up with the SATA for the actual data. So you see there's a little pointy side there. We're gonna take that with this, push it on in, and that we're good to go. We need to place our drive back into the PC case. And of course, since we got it all hooked, connected, and good to go, we can just take it here. There's a little lip there. We're gonna slip on the teeth. Now, what they do is screw the top part back in, and we are good to go. Now, what you want to do with that opposite end of that SATA cable that we plugged into our SSD, we want to plug this one into our motherboard. Now, there will be some SATA ports on the front, which you can see. There's some right here on the bottom right of our board. Now, usually they'll be at a side angle or be pointed straight up, but you can see we have one there, we have another there, and a third one right below it that's already being used or preoccupied by a different SSD. Now, Now, the important thing to keep in mind about this is that when you plug in an SSD, depending on if you have an M.2, just make sure you check with your motherboard manual, because sometimes your M.2 will take up one of the bandwidth ports with it, so one of your SSD spots for your cable will not work. So for me, I know the top one is not working because I checked the manual, but the bottom one is. So what we're gonna do is take our SATA cable, make sure it's actually lined up properly with the lip. So we're gonna take that pointy side, and we know the thing's on the left here, the pointy side, so we're just gonna push this on down, and if you hear it click, you're good to go. So next thing we want to do is close up the back and front side of our PC case and go into our PC to actually add the drives. Once your SSD is installed, you will need to format it on your computer, and what you want to do to do that is actually go into your home page of your PC, go to the search bar, and type up disk manager. Now, of course, it will also as create and format disk partitions, which is perfect. We're just going to open this on up. Once you open this on up, you should see when you pull your little toggle bar down on the very bottom, a new drive is added. Now, of course, this will be your SSD or whatever drive you installed. So what we want to do now to actually add this to our PC is right click on this volume here, create a new sample volume, click next. We leave this the same, we don't mess with anything, and then you can assign a letter for it. So we're gonna call this F for the time being, but you can make this whatever letter you really want to. You want to go from there, click next, and then when you can go in here, you will have an option to label the volume. I'm gonna call this new SSD because that's our new SSD we just installed. Go from there, and we don't need to mess with anything else. Click finished. And with that, it's gonna format and create our drive. So what we want to do now, if we want to check if it's actually there, we can go to File Explorer, go to this PC, and you should see your new SSD installed, which is perfect. But that is how you install an SSD. If you guys find this video helpful, make sure to smash the like button and get subscribed so you don't miss some future tech content, because we got a bunch of PC builds planned coming out soon here, like a $1,600 gaming PC for my father. It's gonna be an absolute beast. So if you don't want to miss out on that, you know what to do. I'll see you for now one though. Tech Grant out.